friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing just a very vlog style video. We are still painting our kitchen cabinets. That's why I'm facing this direction during the intro, because there are no cabinets, like no cabinet doors up currently. We have half of our kitchen finished. I'm painting the back of the cabinet doors right now on this half of the kitchen. The other half by our stove, we have not started painting yet. So that is my goal for the week, is to completely get this kitchen finished being painted. And I love the color so much. We ended up going with that dark green color that I shared in a couple videos back. It was called Night Mission. I believe that's what it was called. And it's the Bear paint line. So we did end up getting actual cabinet paint. It had the primer already in it. It has like the sealant already in it. That way we don't have to go back and seal them ourselves. And I'm thrilled about that. And we only ended up buying a quart of the paint, and it has literally, we've done everything on one half of our kitchen, and there's a decent amount of cabinets. And we still have quite a bit of paint left. So I'm hoping we'll be able to stretch it all the way to the other half of the kitchen. That way we don't have to buy any more. But nonetheless, I am loving how it's looking. I feel like my kitchen is feeling much calmer. Not that the blue wasn't calming, but compared to what this is, drastic difference. So I'm super pumped to show you guys. Maybe at the end of the video I can show you what it looks like. We shall see. But I am going to be doing a fully like dedicated video of kind of like a kitchen room tour-ish whenever it's all done, because I am going to be doing a little bit of redecorating as well. But one of the things I will show you in today's video, I'm supposed to be getting my new curtains and a curtain rod for in here that's going to go above the kitchen sink, and I'm so excited about that because I've never had curtains in here before, but I just think it'll be like super charming. And my goal for this space is to just make it be like very like cottage slash like cafe-esque, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. So you guys can let me know during the actual kitchen tour what you think. But nonetheless, I'll show you what I'm doing right now on the kitchen table. I have all the doors spread out there, and I want to show you my cute little drink. So my mom found these cups. They're actually glass. They're glass ribbed cups with a glass straw and a little wooden lid. Fun fact, we thought that these were clear until I took them out of the box. And they're actually pastel pink. I know it's hard to tell now because I have an actual like pink drink in here. But these came in a set of 4 at Sam's Club. She found it for $10. So this is a nice little treat. I have strawberry water in here. It's so good. Nice and crisp. So anyway, I'm excited to use these all spring and summer long. I'm going to get a lot of use out of them. But let's go ahead into the dining room and I will show you what the like cabinets and stuff look like. All right, this is my little setup. This is what I've been doing. I probably should have got my flour sack, or not my flour sack, my canvas like cloths and laid them out, but we just did trash bags instead. So for now, I have just been laying them out, doing one coat and then giving it a second coat. So as you can see, these still are drying. And then I just need to do a second coat on these, and then that half of the kitchen is completely finished. Here these are dry. I feel like it's looking much more bright green on camera, but it's not. It's just like a true like army green color, and they are beautiful. I'm still debating if I want to do my black hardware or if I want to rub and buff it to give it like a golden kind of finish, like a brassy look. We shall see. But anyway, I wanted to show you what they look like dry too. That way you get a better look. All right, you guys, it is the next day now, and I am getting ready to head to a town next to me where I do like all of our shopping and grocery pickups and stuff. It's about 25 minutes away, but I figured while I was there, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find anything for the kitchen at the thrift store. So I think we're going to go to Goodwill and probably renew the thrift store that I used to work at. So we're going to go in there because I am wanting to see if there's any pretty like artwork or even like frames. We are going to be adding a couple like very small floating shelves in our kitchen. And so I'm wanting to see if I can find any like pretty dishes or mugs or anything like that. Again, just looking for very minimal things, but that's what I have time for today. So I figured I would take you guys with me. We'll go to the thrift store and see what we can find. I was hunting for things like old frames, also any kind of like little knick-knack thing that would have been super cute, like kind of a vintagey antique style. The thrift store didn't have a ton of stuff to choose from, but I did find a few really cute baskets, and I wasn't planning on looking for clothes this particular day, but there was a couple things on my bucket list that I was hoping to find to add to my spring wardrobe, and I was able to find some, so that was very exciting. But I only went to 2 different thrift stores. I went to Renew, which is the thrift store that you guys know I used to work at, and then I also ended up going to the Goodwill as well. So overall, it was a really good, successful thrift trip. So stay tuned. I do have a thrift haul for you guys that I'm very excited about, and yeah, it was just a really good overall good thrifting day. I also love going thrifting during the week because there's hardly anyone in there. So pro tip for you, if you're into thrifting or if you're wanting to get into thrifting, be sure to try to go during the week. That's typically when they restock things, and on the weekends everything gets picked over really quick because it gets super busy. So just wanted to let you guys know that. One of my favorite things though was this cute little tray, and then this frame was beautiful too. I didn't end up picking this one up because I didn't know where I would put it. It also didn't have a back on it or anything, so it would have been kind of finicky for me to like add a faux like picture to it or something. But then I also found this magazine rack. I think it would be really pretty as a log holder, and then this really cute chair also. Alright, first things first, I was wanting some new sandals, and the ones that I had saved, they were originally from Walmart, and they were like 30 bucks, which not terrible, but I really don't want to pay $30 for sandals, and I also hate shipping stuff back if they don't work. So long story short, I ended up finding these today at Renew for $4, and they're brand new. So super pumped about that. And then another thing that I was looking for, I really like the look of kind of like a denim or like a chambray button down shirt with linen pants and those sandals and things like that I just showed you guys. And I've been wanting to find one at the thrift store, and I found one today. So I'm super excited about that. I think that it'll just be a really good staple for spring and summer for me because I can wear this with shorts, or like I mentioned with pants, things like that. And then I've also been wanting to get a couple more like cuter tops that I can wear to church, but again, don't want to like pay full price if I don't have to. So I found this one, which is super cute. I feel like it's coming off really orange on camera, but it's more like a rust color. But it has this little like floral detail. It's kind of like the puff sleeved, and the middle part is fitted. So I got that today for $4. So that was the only clothing items I picked up, but they were staple pieces that I was really like hoping to find. So anyway, I did pick up one thrifted item for the kitchen, and it's super cute. It's this little dish, and I thought that it would be nice to put a dish sponge and like our hand soap there or something. But this dish was $2.79. So I really like that. It's kind of just like I don't know, kind of like an antique-y looking piece. I doubt it is, but it's really cute, and it fits really nicely on our farmhouse sink. And then last but not least, like I had said, I mentioned the tension rod and curtains to you guys to hang above our kitchen window, and they came in the mail today. I already have these up, but it's so cute. So it's just I think it was called maybe antique brass or something like that, I don't know, tension rod. So this could be used for like a shower curtain too, obviously. But anyway, and then these curtains are super cute. So they are striped, and they are taupe and ivory, and they came in a ton of different colors. And I was debating on if I wanted to get the curtains that had like the bunched look at the top, or if I wanted something more like this that just kind of like hang. And I opted for this for the kitchen because I feel like the other way would look a little too heavy for my liking. So anyways, I opted for these. Again, they came in a ton of different colors, and they are super pretty. I love that they're like a linen-y material, and I love the color. So this is going to be hanging above the kitchen sink, and I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and get to hanging it up, and I'll show you the rest of the stuff we got going on. Okay, so sneak peek of the cabinets, but this was the hardware that we had originally, the black, and then this is the same pull but with rub and buff on it. I just did it extremely like loosely. Stuff is foolproof, and it took me about 5 seconds to do this. So this is the look I'm going for, more of like a really vintage, like I don't even know, just real worn out and like patinaed hardware. This is a hinge that John just spray painted. We had, what was it called? Antique gold? Antique brass, something like that. Spray paint. So he tested it out for the hinge, but it's just too yellow golden to me, whereas this is more like a bronzy finish. I like that better. So I think we're gonna do the hinges black. Whoops. The hinges black, and then the pulls antique gold rub and buff, because I don't really want these to stand out a ton, if that makes sense. So again, sneak peek, but I'm loving it so far. Okay, this is the exact same paintbrush I have used every single time I have done rub and buff. It's just this gigantic paintbrush. I could not even tell you where this thing came from, and it's just dry. I don't wet it or anything like that. Let me see if I can focus it for you guys. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I literally just dab a little bit of this on there, like the tiniest bit. You can barely even tell, and then I just go in and buff it. Also, by doing this, we're saving so much money because we're not having to go out and buy new hardware. I love it. I think it looks so pretty. Let me give you guys a close-up. Accidentally brew too much coffee, save the rest in the fridge for iced coffee later. Alright, so it is the next day now. So this video has been filmed over like 3 days, but we're getting there. So I wanted to show you real quick my cute little shirt. I showed you guys yesterday that I thrifted this. I love it. I love the length. It's like really long in the back, which I like, but I think this will be super cute with shorts. And like I said, this is going to be a staple in my closet. I was trying to find one like this forever, and I love that the sleeves roll and I can button them here. So just a cute little detail, but $4. Been on the hunt for one for a while, so yes, I'm very excited. I love just a very casual yet cute and relaxing style. And anyway, I feel like this is going to be the perfect little addition. I just have it with a white v-neck shirt from Walmart, and then these green joggers. These are from Sam's Club. I don't think I shared them on here, but I know I shared them on Instagram. So anyway, little fashion inspo for you for the spring. Also, they will look perfect with my little sandals that I picked up yesterday at the thrift store too. So anyways, aside from that, the kitchen is looking fantastic. I'm so excited. I don't want to take you guys in there today and like show you the curtain hanging up and stuff, because I'm wanting to do like one big reveal once it's done. But the curtain is hung and it looks super cute. You guys got a couple little clips of it earlier, and I put my little soap dish on the sink too, and it's really cute too. So anyways, I'm definitely on the hunt for a new rug. The red in there, it's throwing it off for me. It looked good with the blue, but it's just not with the green. It's just too much going on. So anyway, we've also had that rug for like 5 years and it is looking very rough even after being shampooed with a carpet shampooer. So I'm wanting to maybe resell it or I don't know what I'm doing with the rug. But anyway, I am wanting to get a new one. So one day soon, I'm actually going to kind of hunt for some things for the kitchen as far as decorating goes, because I mentioned to you guys too, we're also going to be adding a couple like floating shelves. Going to be very small, so just going to be putting things like either like coffee mugs, a cute little plant, something like that. It's not going to be anything drastic. I think the space we have to work with is a little over 2 feet, so nothing crazy. But we have a mail holder in our kitchen right now. We're going to take that down and put the little shelves there. So just a little like added charm, that way I can kind of style that a little bit too. And then we also have 2 picture frames hanging on either side of the walkway that goes, or the doorway I guess, that goes from our kitchen into our living room. And I'm wanting to take those frames down because number one, they just don't really go. And number two, I have 3 of those frames total, and I'm going to put those in our hallway with some double sconces. I feel like I've mentioned that forever and we still haven't done it yet. So anyways, I'm planning to do that as well. But for the kitchen, the main things I'm hunting for are a rug. And ideally, I would like to get a matching runner, because once the kitchen is done, we're going to go ahead and start hanging the pantry doors, and I'll get into detail about that later. I'm going to be doing a whole video on that as well. But anyway, so that's as far as we've gotten right now at the moment. But that half of the kitchen where the sink is and stuff, it's all painted, all the hardware is done. John also fixed the broken drawer, which is amazing. I'm very excited about that. So now it's all cohesive and looks very like put together. So now we just have to paint the other half of the kitchen cabinets, which shouldn't be an issue. They're just bottom cabinets, and that hardware is already done too. So anyways, I did do the rub and buff on it. You guys saw, super easy to do that. Literally took me 5 minutes to do all of the pulls and handles, and we did seal them with matte spray paint. It's like a sealant. So I'm sure I was gonna get questions about that, and we did go ahead and do that too. That way it can last a little bit longer. So anyway, I think that is everything. I have been promising Barrett that we were going to start doing some Easter like crafts. So he and I were looking on Pinterest for like some cute little things, and he found one that is like Easter bunny related. So we don't go like heavy on Easter bunny things. Like we'll do those fun little things, but we always want to make it about Jesus. So anyway, but we're going to be doing the little bunny craft, and they do like egg hunts and stuff. But I'm going to be doing a separate video that is specifically going to be Easter as far as like faith-based. So I'm going to be doing a fun Easter tablescape that's going to be super cute. We're going to be making a resurrection garden. I've never done one of those before, but that's going to be an upcoming video. And then I also found a really cute kids craft that is about the resurrection as well. So all of that will be in one video, should be next week. Because Easter's coming really soon, so I need to get on that. But anyway, be on the lookout for that one. But for now, let's go ahead into the dining room and I'll show you guys this little Easter craft. But yeah, that's what we got. So let's go do it. For this project, all you're going to need is construction paper, scissors, and something to write with, and also a pink marker or crayon of some sort. What you're going to do is take your little one's hand and simply just trace it, and then cut out the hand out of the construction paper. And then after that is when you're going to get to draw on the cute little face and add your little pink bunny ears inside of the center. I'll show you guys the picture of the Pinterest inspo. I'll also have this link down below for you guys. This was super easy. You could literally do it with any color construction paper, and it's really fun. So Barrett and I both made one of these. It was super sweet, and he had a really good time. Here's Barrett's little bunny. What do you think? You like him?
Yeah.
He's pretty cute. Super easy. Just trace their hand and draw on the little face, and then fold in the pinky and the thumb for hands.
He needs eyes.
He has eyes.
No. I need eyelashes.
Oh, he needs eyelashes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I want to go ahead and end today's video here. I hope you had fun with me. I know this one was kind of random, just more spring projects, more spring updates, a little bit of thrifting, some Easter crafts. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Like I said, a lot of you guys that watch aren't subscribed, so I would highly appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel. It really helps out, and that way you guys are more informed on when I post. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way you're notified when I post, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.